Okay, so again, each one of these sites has its own etiquette, demographics, opportunity, and a role. And if you don't know what you're doing on any of these, and you don't do your homework, you know, you're trying to represent a brand, you know, you could easily get in a position where you're now getting, you know, some negative attention that you don't want, instead of perhaps influencing search engine rankings and maybe pushing down some things that you don't like on search engine rankings, and then replacing it with some good links and some positive things. So again, that strategy, if you will, I don't like the strategy. I don't like the word strategy so much. You know, this is our approach in again trying to mash these things up. Just go on here. I made up 3 M's for brands on social networking: monitor, mingle, and measure. Monitoring is just simply, you know, making sure you understand what's going on out there, having an awareness to what the customers are saying. Mingle is just that. You know, we want to interact. We don't want to be that cat that's just, you know, I'm not going to hug you back. And then everything we need to measure. Now, I'll get into a little bit about my background. I actually have more of a business intelligence background as it relates to technology, and so I'm not a classically trained marketer. I don't have any kind of degree in you know, public relations or anything like that. I'm a technology guy, okay, and have been for some 10 years now. And now just moving into these social technologies, you know, everything I look at, every initiative that we do, I want to be able to measure these things, and then be able to, you know, I need to be able to tell some executive somewhere that, hey, you know, these initiatives are working. Here's some numbers to show you, you know, how this is working. So there's numbers behind all these things, and then we need to be able to measure too. And there's some neat tricks, and of course I get into all the technology, and perhaps we'll jump on some of this and get interactive here a little bit. Good. All right, so we'll just jump through each one of these. Here's a person that says, we see a lot of this, they use TweetDeck a lot. Today someone told me that he heard Tasti-D-Lite is better than Yolato. He heard wrong. Okay, that's good feedback. We get some of that. It's interesting though that I have following almost 800 people at this point on Twitter, and basically if you mention if you're in New York City, you're probably going to get followed by Tasti-D-Lite on Twitter. And I think out of the 800 people that I followed and that I'm following, I've probably had maybe 5 had a negative response, like, oh, Tasti-D-Lite's following me, but I hate Tasti-D-Lite, something like that. Maybe 5 people have said something like that. Get a lot of people that are just excited. You know, it's really interesting because we have this brand and these people are really passionate about the product, and then you have them and they're passionate about social media and Twitter, and that's really where you combine those two things, and it's really neat watching that. So just monitoring, we need visibility to the customer content, and then basically reputation management. And at this point, we actually teach our franchisees how to monitor their reputation on sites like Yelp. And so when they go, when customers go on Yelp and all these reviews about Tasti-D-Lite locations, you know, it's dirty or whatever. So we teach them, we say, hey, you need to go on here, check it out, and see what we're saying. Go ahead, sign up on Yelp, start engaging these customers, and you know, how can we perhaps engage these folks and see what we can do to reach out to them. Mingling. Only 16% of people trust corporate blogs. Whereas Forrester Research, I think, had that out, and we do have a blog. I might put something on there once a month, but I've really found that Twitter is getting us much more interactive and perhaps more credibility as we're interacting with folks. So go to where the customers are and engage, and again, when doing that, we get valuable insights. Let me give you an example. We have a location in the Empire State Building, and it's on the ground floor, and we wanted to do a delivery. So we put it out that we're going to do delivery, and the customer told me, you know, and again, I'm sitting here in North Carolina at the time, and they said, well, you know, people in the building don't think that anyone can do delivery within the building, because any vendor, any store that's outside the building can't deliver. But because we're in the building, we can deliver. They allow us to deliver. So the insight there that was gained was that the customers within the building didn't think we could deliver, but we could. So we were able to address that. So those types of things, when interacting with folks, will give us some great insights. Okay, I'm going to stop, pause real quick. Any comments, questions? Okay, we're going to get to the research here in a minute. Again, measure. We want to be able to measure all of these different initiatives, whether it's you know, number of impressions, paid clicks, total clicks. I'll get to the difference of those here in just a second. Click-through rates, redemptions, and then you know, number of just pure numbers of friends and followers. You see our little chart here, and you might find this interesting. You know, we're kind of tracking where we're at with MySpace, and you can see the time frame here. This green one is our Flavor Alert subscribers on our website, so we can see a jump there. But Twitter has just rocketed past Facebook fans and our Facebook fan page. So it's I don't think MySpace allows us as much interaction, but the Facebook fan page, that's we started that about a year ago, and then the Twitter followers has just jumped past that here just a couple months ago. You can see some demographics here. This is our Facebook fan page demographic. Interesting information there. Okay. One of the things that Facebook allows us to do is to start getting kind of granular in who we're targeting. And if you haven't seen Facebook targeted ads before or dealt with them, Facebook allows you to just create an ad and say, okay, well, who do you want the ad to show up for? Well, if you told Facebook on your profile that you go to Fordham University, a junior or a senior, whatever, well, guess what? You've been targeted, specifically by Tasti-D-Lite. So if perhaps when you logged into Facebook and you saw that little ad over there, when you clicked on the ad, it actually took you to a coupon on our website, and then you can print that out and bring it into a certain location. So here's some numbers. Now, here's what's interesting is that we have students that will click on the ad and then get to our page, but then share that link with all their friends, which is great. That's fun. So that's kind of the difference between when, because we're either paying per 1,000 impressions or we're paying per click. So I can track again the cost per click over here. I can track the cost per click, but if the link gets shared, then that's great. That's why it's all free for us. Okay. So again, we're measuring these things. Okay.